Hello everyone, we're going to look at the Cholesky method in numerical analysis for solving the problem Ax is equal to the B. Now we do this first by substituting A equals LU. L is the lower triangular matrix and U is the upper triangular matrix. As we do that, we get LUx is equal to B. Notice this is simple substitution. Then we substitute Ux is equal to V, where V is an other unknown matrix filled with variables of the same order of X. When we do that, we get LV is equal to B. Now we will use this to get values for V, which in turn we will use to get value for X. You will see more of this in the example. Now the special thing about the Cholesky method is that it only works on matrices which are symmetric. Now what does this mean? A symmetric matrix is one in which the transpose of the matrix is equal to the matrix itself. And for these matrices, the upper triangular matrix is equal to the transpose of the lower triangular matrix and vice versa. So let's move on to our example. In our example, A is equal to this matrix. Now if you notice 1 minus 1 2, 1 minus 1 2, this matrix is a symmetric matrix, and which means A equals A transpose, B equals 2 1 3. Now as you remember, the first step was A equals LU. Now L is a lower triangular matrix, so we put variables in L, A, B, C, D, E, F. And since U is the transpose of L, which is a property of symmetric matrices, we have, as you can see, just take the transpose and put it here. Now if you multiply these two matrices together, you have LU. And as you remember from up here, you have A equals LU. So A equals LU. Now as you can see, A squared is equal to 1. So A, applying under root on both sides, you get A equals 1. Similarly, since A is 1, AB is equal to minus 1, so B has to be minus 1. AD is equal to 2, A is 1, so D has to be 2. Similarly, substituting these values in these equations, you can get values for C, E, and F, which are as displayed. Now, let's move on to the second part. As you remember, LV is equal to B, as was shown over here. LV is equal to B. Now we know L because we found the values from A to F, which we substitute here to get the L matrix. So we know L, we know V, B is given to us. We can get values for V1, V2, and V3, which are 2, 3 upon 2, and 1 upon 2. We substitute these equations and these values into the equation Ux is equal to V. Now notice the only unknown here are X. We found U by finding values from A to F and V from up here. And we get X3, X2, and X1 as 2, 1, 1 upon 2, which is our required answer. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps.